wonderful intro.
Thank you. Hi, and welcome to Coffee with Connie and Heather. Today, my guest star is Heather with Strings and Threads. And today, we're going to be talking about crochet Christmas ornaments.
Yay!
And I don't know about y'all, but I'm happy that the Christmas season is starting.
Yes.
So, how are you doing today, Heather?
I'm doing great. Everybody in my family has decided to go out and do something fun, and I'm excited to just kind of have a quiet house to myself. So, yeah, I have two teenage boys. They're 14 and 16, and the older one drives all by himself, and they said, "Hey, we want to go bowling today." I'm like, "Goodbye, go bowling." And my husband plays ice hockey, and his buddies wanted to play ice hockey, so I'm like, "Go ahead, have fun." I'm like, "Yay, it's
Awesome.
going to be quiet."
Awesome. Yeah, I am trying to stay in today, but we do have to make a quick trip to the grocery store later. Um, it's crazy out there.
Yeah, Black Friday.
So yeah, let us know if you're doing Black Friday shopping today or y'all braving it. Um, so I want to welcome those that are here with us now. Leave a comment in the chat. Let us know you're here. I also want to welcome those that will be watching the replay. And if you do watch the replay, leave a comment. Let us know you watched. All right, let's see. We have Nancy here, too old to care, and Vicki, Oodles and Caboodles.
Hi.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear you're sick, Vicki.
Oh,
And we also have Mandy. Yeah, it is the season for the ick. So hopefully nobody else gets sick on us. Being sick is no fun.
no, no. I agree, especially right around the holidays. You want to feel good and be able to visit and. Oh, yeah, the weather's definitely changing, at least here. We were spoiled by having kind of a warm November, and now it looks like snow is in the horizon and it's getting chilly. So
And it's cold, cold here in Louisiana.
yeah, it's cold here. I'm in Pennsylvania, so
So you know when it's cold in the south, it's cold.
yes, that's what I was thinking. Louisiana, isn't it usually warm?
Yes and no. Like the the thing that I find is the south has more of a wet cold.
Okay.
Where even though the temperature isn't as cold, you still feel the cold. Where up north it's more of a dry cold. Um and like another thing is our weather flip flop. You can run the AC and the heater all in the same day.
Oh, oh my gosh.
It happens a lot
That's confusing.
because it'll start off the mornings are cold, then it heats up, and then at night it turns cold again. It's a lot of flip flopping.
Wow.
All right, let's
Yeah,
see.
I guess that would make people sick too, all of that change.
We also have Angela here. She's drinking water. She's working on her daughter's tank top. Nice. Oh, Vicki caught it from her granddaughter. Oh,
Oh,
and Vicki says it's cold here in Oklahoma. Yeah, I agree. Tell her she didn't have to share that. Sorry about that. Let's see. Mandy says it's cold here too, only 17 degrees. Ooh.
brr.
Well, my computer says it's 53 here. Um, but this part of the house gets colder. Let's see. Nancy says cold here in the 20s the past several nights. Light dusting of snow last night.
Oh, I bet that was pretty.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Um, but yeah, I'm happy about the Christmas season. I was like, yes, I can put Christmas music in my intros.
That's awesome.
I need to pick up my fall and Thanksgiving amigurumis, pull out my Christmas one.
Yeah, I started doing a little rearranging on my shelf too, so
Yeah, I haven't done mine yet, but I'm in a different area where I use the green screen for my live.
I
Let,
love that. That's a pretty background.
thank you. I love playing with the green screens.
Yeah.
Let's see, we have Mandy here. How are you today? Yeah, and how's everyone doing? What are y'all working on? What are y'all plans for today? Did y'all go Black Friday shopping? All right. So this is the first time I've had Heather on my channel. Her channel name is Strings and Thread. So if y'all haven't checked her out, please check her out. I have her channel link in the description box of today's live. And if either my moderators could drop Heather's channel link, I would
Thank
appreciate
you.
I would appreciate it. Or if you have access, Heather, if you type drop in the chat, Mr. Nightbot will drop your channel link.
All right, let me see if that works. Join the chat. Oh, wait, it's making me connect. Did I lose you?
I hear you, but I don't see you. The
Okay.
aliens got you.
Oh,
Uh-oh, now I lost her. All right, hopefully she comes back soon. Let's see. Oh, here she is.
I'm sorry. Maybe I should not be trying to drop my. Don't ask me to drop my link. I'm sorry.
If one of my moderators could drop Heather's link, I would appreciate it. Hopefully one of my moderators are here. Um,
Sorry, I tried.
it's all good. And anyone that has channels, if you want your link dropped, just type the word drop in the chat and Mr. Nightbot will drop your channel link. Let's see. Nancy says, pretty. No, there are only two places where snow should be allowed: snow globes and postcards. Yeah, but I don't like being out in snow, but it is beautiful.
Yes, I agree. I don't want to have to drive in it. I don't want to have to. If you're sitting at home looking out your window, that's great. But it's too cold, too wet, too
And
slippery.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Let's see. We also have Janet and Roseanne here. How are y'all, and what are y'all working on? Nancy wants to be abducted by aliens.
That's random.
No, when you disappeared, I said you were abducted by
Oh,
aliens.
they didn't have me very long.
Let's see. Vicki says I'm sipping on some hot peach tea with honey and finishing up my last mushroom pillow.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
And and Janet's knitting a shawl. Nice. Now,
Pretty.
now anyone that has finished projects, if y'all take a picture and email me y'all pictures, I will include it in December's Just Another Thing That Brings Us Joy video. And y'all can send other pictures besides y'all make. Pretty much anything that brings y'all joy. And I know I want to see people's Christmas trees and Christmas decorations. Hint, hint.
Have you decorated already?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, we have. I was gonna say we haven't done it yet either. I'm sure it's coming soon, but we're not there yet.
But yeah, send pictures of y'all Christmas decor and trees. Oh, hi, Tiffany. How are you? What are you working on? Nancy finished up Bob's double wrap shawl, her second one,
Oh,
and it'll be
nice.
done tomorrow. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to ask Heather some questions so y'all can start to get to know her better since it's her first time on my channel. So I believe you already said where you were from.
Yes, I live in Lancaster County in Pennsylvania. So, kind of mid-state. Um, And I grew up in Pennsylvania, more closer to Philly, but then I moved around a little bit and then settled here with my family.
Me, I'm a Louisiana girl. I'm originally from South Louisiana. South Louisiana. Below New Orleans.
Oh, wow.
And
Nice.
now I live in central Louisiana. Let's see. Is there a Mr. String?
Yes, my husband, he of course works his job, but his hobby is woodworking. So the shelf that's behind me here, he built the shelf for me that's hanging on the wall. And he likes to build a lot of the things in our house. It's a lot of fun to kind of work together and try to. His big project right now is that we're redoing our basement and he wants to build a bar for our basement. So that's his
Ooh,
big
nice.
project. Right now, it's just in planning. He doesn't take notes. Well, sometimes he takes notes on paper, but a lot of times he'll take a piece of scrap wood and that's where he puts his notes. So last
Ooh.
night we were watching TV, he had a piece of scrap wood there that he was writing on, and I'm like, oh, I guess he's planning out the bar. How about you?
He needs to
Oh.
come over to my house and build some things.
He's busy enough. You should see his honey-do list.
Me, I have a biscuit.
Oh.
I call For those that don't know, I call my husband the biscuit, but his name is Frank.
Oh, nice.
And it all stemmed from we were on the subject. I think we were talking about bread, and then we ended up talking about nicknames. And then he just all of a sudden said, "Call me the biscuit," and we both started busting out laughing.
So now he's the biscuit. How many years
Hmm.
ago was that?
A few years ago, since
So
I
it's
had
been
my
going on for a
channel,
while. It's been going on a while. That's funny.
but I know sometimes people wonder why I call him the biscuit, and that's why. So, are there little strings?
Well, they're not so little. I'm now the short. I'm pretty tall for a woman. I'm 5'7", but I'm the shortest one in my family. Yes, I have two teenage boys. They are 14 and 16. The older one actually has a YouTube channel. His YouTube is Roman from My Life with Autism because he's autistic and he talks about what it's like to live life as an autistic person. So, if you were interested in that, it's kind of like a vlog style where he's just talking about kind of randomly whatever he's got on his mind. But it turns out a lot of times just to be kind of educational sounding more than because he has a lot of trouble talking about what's going on with him. So, like, he'll say, I am having trouble with this in my life, so I'll just he'll make it into a video where he's kind of teaching about that, but not relating it back personally to him. So, but he's a really cool kid. He just got his driver's
Or
license. He's doing really well in life, and so I'm really proud. And the younger one, he's a freshman in high school, and he's just figuring out what he wants to do. He likes to bowl. They both like to bowl, so they are bowling right now. How about you?
no kids. I have fur babies.
Oh, okay.
I have I have two cats, Charlie and Ollie, and
Oh,
I'm gonna let y'all see a picture of them. This was from last night. Wait till you see this. Let's see. Come on, there. Those were my boys last night, showing off their bellies.
oh, they're cuties.
And
Oh,
I would say they're having a love fest because these two boys are like really close.
oh.
Like
Are
they
they
really
are
love
they related? They almost look like they're this, could have been from the same litter.
they are their brothers. from the
Oh,
same litter.
nice.
There was
Nice.
actually a third brother, but the third brother was adopted by someone else
Oh,
before I got them. But yeah, they like going on the ottoman. You can see my yarn.
do they play with your yarn? Do they get into it?
Oh yes, I had my little yarn balls, and they were knocking them off the ottoman. I had to go track them down.
Oh,
But the top kitty is Charlie, the bigger one. And then the one at the bottom with the red collar, that's Ollie.
oh, so cute. They look like they keep you busy.
They do. I love those little boys. Let's see,
That's
we have
awesome.
Shatika and Jesse that joined us. How are y'all? And what are y'all working on? Tiffany's not working on anything at the moment. She just got out of bed.
Oh, wow.
Nice day to sleep in.
It
And the cold
is.
weather
Of course,
makes me
depends on where they are. They might not be sleeping in, depending on where you are.
the cold weather makes me want to hibernate.
Yes, yes. And
Uh,
dark.
Thank you, Tiffany. Let's see. Roseanne's going all over the babies. So do you have any furry strings?
I don't. The boys have kept me busy enough, so we don't. We live though in the woods. We have about 2 acres of woods around us, and there are cats that live out in the woods. We don't bring them into the house, but if we ever wanted to get some kind of fur fix, we can just go out and kind of play with them a little bit.
Oh,
They're friendly and they keep themselves clean, so you know,
yeah.
we don't we I don't want them in the house just because I feel like cleaning up after two teenage boys is enough. I don't need to have fur and everything else, but
We get a lot of strays that hang out, especially under our house.
okay. Do you ever like bring them in or anything, or you just kind of let them go?
I like the ones that have been more lately. I can't catch them,
Okay.
but I have let some in the house in the past. But I think those were some that like I don't think they were feral
Okay.
because normally if a stray cat will come up to you, they're not feral.
Yeah. They've been around people before.
Hmm. So, but yeah, I haven't been able to catch them. One day we had this little baby kitten that
Oh.
all of a sudden I heard meowing at the door, and I see this little kitten, but I wasn't able to catch it.
Oh.
I did put some food outside for it, and I noticed the food disappeared. So hopefully it got it.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. Well, that's a nice thing to do for it. So,
But yeah, sometimes we discover kittens, but never can catch them. Oh, hi, Mateo. How are you today? And what are you working on? Mandy's waiting for her Bernat blanket yarn to be delivered. Ooh, nice.
that sounds like fun. It's hard to wait for the yarn.
I
Then when I
know.
order it, I'm like, is it here yet? Is it here yet?
Exactly. So, what are your hobbies outside of yarn?
um, Not too many, but mostly it's just watching my boys bowl. They both joined the high school bowling team, and so they're getting pretty good. They most of their games are in the 200s, which is way better
Ooh,
than I could bowl. This was just something that they discovered themselves that they liked and wanted to do. It wasn't something. I mean, we had gone bowling for fun, but it's not something that we did every week or anything like that. You know, probably a few times a year we would just for fun go out to bowl, and then they just decided that they loved it, and they got really good at it. And so yes, that's probably really it. And usually if I'm going to watch them, I'll bring some crocheting or knitting or something with me so that I'm doing that while I'm watching them. So for me, it's mostly just the yarn, but it's fun to watch them bowl and see how they've improved. How about
nice.
you?
I used to like to bowl when I was younger. I was usually good at about getting spares.
Oh, nice.
Um, but the sad thing is, normally I would miss one, and then of course, that drastically messes up your score because the more strikes and spares you can get in a row, the higher your
The
score.
better. Yeah.
Um, but like me, a lot of times I would leave that one pin remaining from the
Yeah.
first ball, and like you would see it shaking, and I'm like,
That's
no, no.
yeah, that's frustrating when it's shaking. You're like, come on, just fall down.
And normally, like if it was more towards the center, I could usually pick it up. Now, whenever it was like that four corner, oh, those are hard to
Oh, they're
pick up.
hard. Yeah, yeah. Well, my boys can bowl with that curve, so it looks like it's going to go in the gutter and then all of a sudden
Hmm.
turns around and makes the strike. I can't do that. I'm pretty lucky if I can even make 100 in a game, but yeah, I know what you mean. It's hard to get those end ones. Usually, since they're both right-handed, the 10 pin, which I think is the far right one, is the one that they are always mad when that one's the one that's left because that's harder to get for a right-handed person.
Now, that is one thing that some of y'all may not be aware of this, but I am actually left handed,
Ah,
but I crochet right handed.
oh,
Oh,
wow. Is that because of the way you were taught or?
well, I started off my early attempts to learn crochet, I tried it left handed, but I never could really get it down. But the last time that I revisited crochet and I learned how to, I was like, I'm going to see if I can do it right handed. Because most patterns and all are written for right handed. You
Right.
don't have to reverse the pattern. And when I finally learned, I learned right handed.
Huh.
So, but
Wow.
I do tend to be a little like ambidextrous because
Okay.
certain things I like cut using scissors. When I was real little, I did use left-handed scissors, but then I got tired of like like in school, the left-handed scissors were being used. So I just started grabbing the right-handed, and I finally got comfortable with them. Where
Oh, wow.
now I can't use left-handed scissors.
Huh. Wow. I've always heard that the left-handed scissors, especially at schools, aren't as good anyway. So, well, that's really interesting. You could teach yourself to do certain things with your other hand. I think that would be hard for me if I had to all of a sudden learn how to crochet left-handed or use left-handed scissors. That would be really hard for me. So, that's
But
pretty good.
it's funny because sometimes I have to see if I learn something better left or right-handed.
Oh, wow.
Because
Huh.
certain things I pick up better right-handed, and then certain things better left-handed.
Huh.
And and then like sometimes it gets confusing because like you got to kind of like reverse everything being left-handed. So it kind of
Yes.
makes me like fumbly with my hands
Hmm.
because it's like, especially when you have to reverse things. Let's see. We have Cindy and Rosalie that joined us. Hello, ladies. How are y'all? And what are y'all working on?
Hi guys. Someone said hi to me and I didn't get a chance to say hi. Who was it? Let me look. Oh, Lulu's Treasure Trove. Hi. Thank you for saying hi. I'm glad to be here. This is so much fun. And it's nice to
Awesome.
get to know you, Connie, because I've seen you, but we just haven't had a chance to get to know each other. And this is great.
And what's funny is I had been thinking about inviting Heather to come live with me since doing the Battle of the Stitches. And initially today was, well, I don't normally go live on Fridays. This was a live that I scheduled to get Lisa with Coping with Yarn to come live with me. Um, so she was initially supposed to come live with me, and then some things came up with her where she wasn't able to. And I'm like, You know what? I'm going to ask Heather.
Oh, I'm glad that you did. That's awesome. And it worked out really well. I have a quiet house and, it was just a good time for me. So thank you so much.
But yeah, because I was planning to ask you for a live in December, but this one came up early.
Perfect. It worked out perfectly.
And I'm ready to start talking about Christmas. Christmas
Yes, me
makes.
too. Thanksgiving's done. Now we can move on.
Let's see, Cindy says she's working and finishing up an Afghan that she's been working on for a long time, and she's not sure what will be next. All right, next question for Heather. How long have you been crocheting?
I thought about that one ahead of time, almost 22 years. My mother in law taught me how to crochet right after I got married to my husband. And both of my grandmothers crocheted, but neither one of them taught me how to do it. So it took my mother in law. But it's funny, I was talking to my mother in law yesterday at Thanksgiving, and she said that her mother crocheted, but she learned from her mother-in-law too. She didn't she didn't learn from her mother. So I don't know, if there's something that's just easier about learning it from someone else, or maybe it's just being an adult, because obviously I was an adult then when I learned it. But uh yeah, it was like an immediate, I don't know, it just felt right to do it immediately. As soon as she taught it to me, I just loved it, and it just
Uh,
grew from there. So how about you?
Me, it's been about 4 years since I've been crocheting. I've been knitting either 5 or 5.5 years. But like,
Nice.
but like my grandma would crochet. She would crochet blankets all the time. And but like she lives in Arkansas, so I didn't really get to see her a lot. And I wish I would have learned from her. And then I
Yeah.
found out that my aunt crocheted, which I didn't know she did any crocheting. And my mom actually crocheted too. But
Oh.
I don't remember my mom ever crocheting.
Huh.
But my sister said she did.
Huh.
So I don't know. But like my mom passed away whenever I was in the 8th grade. So
I'm
um
sorry they're so young.
thank you. But yeah, but I don't have any memories of her crocheting. I remember her sewing. She would
Hmm.
sew a lot,
Well, maybe
but
she just did it once in a while. Um,
probably. But but I wish
my
I would have learned at an earlier age.
I do too. But you just take it, you just go with where you are in life. You can't go back and fix the past. So,
Exactly. And sometimes maybe it just wasn't meant to be back then.
yeah. Yeah.
So, do you do any knitting?
I do. I learned to knit actually at a much younger age. My mom did teach me how to knit, but I'm not really sure why we never really went anywhere with it. She just showed me the knit and the purl stitch, and I remember practicing it for a while, and then that was it. I never did it again. But I did remember, when I grew up, I still remembered how to do it. So it was neat
Awesome.
then to explore how to read patterns. I still don't feel like I'm the best at knitting, but it is fun, and I do pick it up every once in a while. I did a hat this past week that I showed on my channel that was knitted.
Ooh,
So just a basic, nothing crazy. How about
yeah.
you? You said you've been knitting for
Hmm.
longer.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And there's certain things I love doing certain things in knitting because knitting certain things it just has that classy look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
But yeah,
a lot of the things that you see that are made of yarn are knitted. And so if you want to match that look, you have to do it in knitting. Do you find yourself knitting more or crocheting more? Or about equal?
crocheting more. Now I used to do it where I would do like so many days a week crochet so many days a week knitting, or
Oh, you
1 week
scheduled it.
crochet, 1 week. But lately I've been doing more crocheting. Um, I need to get back to my knitting because it's been a while since I've done much with it. And actually, that's one thing. Like with today's topic, Christmas ornaments, there are certain ornaments that I love that are knitted. Like especially like
Oh,
the little beanie hat,
oh yeah.
the little stocking ornaments, or the mittens. I love the look of them being knitted.
Yes. Yeah. I could definitely see
Um,
that. Yeah.
which I do plan to do some pattern sharing of some knitted ornaments too.
It was
It's
fun.
not going to be today's live, but I'll probably be doing some video sharing patterns, and and of course more Christmas ornament patterns too, because
Were you
that
saying that the one that was saying that you're going to do like an ornament a week throughout the year? Oh, yes, yes. I didn't mean to spoil anything, but I was trying to remember. I thought that was you that said that.
I've mentioned it before on my
Okay.
channel.
Okay.
But yeah, 2025 will be the year of Christmas ornaments. So some of these patterns, or some that I'll probably make ornaments with next year. And what I plan to do is, like, I'll make a video talking about this more at the new year. But I'm going to try to get everyone to join in with me making one ornament a week. Or if you want to make more, you can. You can do the same pattern as me. It don't have to be the same pattern. You could find a different pattern. But if y'all find some cool Christmas ornament patterns, email me and send me the links to them. I want to know.
Awesome.
And y'all can send me pictures of y'all ornaments y'all made. Um, and then if y'all get to where y'all decorate like a whole tree with Christmas ornaments that are like crocheted and knitted and stuff, which that's what I'm trying to do. I want to see y'all trees at that point, decorated with all crochet and knitted mates.
That would be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
So, what are your favorite things to make?
I think ultimately there are two things, and one is amigurumi, and the other one, I got into this because it was a suggestion by my husband. My family likes to play like board games and that kind of stuff, and he's really into Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. So he was like, the big thing is dice bags. And so I started designing dice bags, and this is one of them. It's a dragon head dice
Oh,
bag. You
cool.
can put the dice in there, and so I really got into doing these. They were very niche though. Like there were certain people who loved them, but it wasn't like a big thing. So I started calling them just drawstring bags instead of dice bags. So I did one in mini. That's another thing I like to do. I like to take patterns and then make them in thread yarn so that they're mini. I love doing that.
Mandy saying that's cool, and Roseanne saying nice.
Thank you. How
And
about you?
what
What do you like to make?
shawls is my favorite.
Okay. Do you design your own?
I'm in the process of designing. Well, the wrap was my first wrap
Oh, okay. The
for the
ooh la
Battle of
la.
the Stitches, and I'm in the process of designing my first shawl. And
Oh, that's pretty. It looks like a Christmas shawl. Is it supposed to be Christmassy?
no, these are all the colors in it.
Oh, that's
But
really pretty.
thank you. Now, one thing, it does kind of bunch up with the stitch I'm using, but then whenever I do the other rows, it kind of helps.
It evens it out, huh?
But hopefully, I don't have much trouble with the bunching.
It doesn't look bunchy from what I can see. It looks pretty
Okay.
nice.
But yeah, this is my first shawl design.
That's so pretty.
And it's just gonna like keep repeating. So that's basically the look of it. And I'll probably do a fringe at the bottom.
Nice. Just like the ooh la la.
So that is my favorite. And beanies is a second, like very close favorite. And then amigurumi. Thank you. Yeah, I'm curious what y'all think of the shawl design because I don't like. It's funny because I love making shawls, but when it comes to designing shawls, it's like I struggle with it. So I'm like trying to figure out like what stitches work well with it, and then like with the increasing, and I'm kind of like I'm like I'm unsure of myself.
Hmm.
Thank
I think that
y'all.
the more that you do it, the more you will be like, okay, I get how to do these increases. I get how, you know what I mean? Sometimes that kind of stuff takes practice, the shaping. So,
And that's the funny thing because like and it's been a little while since I've made a shawl. So like my head really isn't as much thinking about like the way to go about the shawl.
yeah, yeah.
Um because I've been like I was on an amigurumi kick, and then I was working on the Battle of the Stitches project, and then all my beanie designs. So I kind of need to get my mind thinking more shawl. Oh, Cindy loves your little pouches, Heather.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Awesome. And what's your favorite types of yarn?
Oh, that I saw that question. I was like, everything.
Yeah, kind of.
Anything that's yarn, I love it. I did pick up some of my newest favorites. I've always loved Darn Good Yarn. I really have always loved their silk, and I love like there's always a story behind all of their yarns. So I do really like Darn Good Yarn. I don't get to order from them as much as I would like because they are a little bit pricier. But yeah, and you can get colors like vibrant colors that you just don't see in other places.
Ooh.
I recently found a local yarn store called Ubiquitous, and they carry a lot of hand dyed yarns. And there are companies that hand dye yarns that where they only offer the colors in their store. And they sell hand dyed yarn online, but you can only get these certain colors in their store. And so some of them, like this one here, Sunset Fiber
Ooh,
Company,
that's pretty.
this was something they did especially for the store, the dye lot, so like you could only get it there. And then there was one other one that I picked up, and again, I can't buy this all the time. But this is Little Loopy yarn, and this is merino and nylon blend. But this was a colorway that they only do for the store. So
Ooh,
it's kind of fun to
wow.
go in there
Gorgeous.
and see. It is. It's so pretty. I can't wait to unwrap
Ooh
it
la
and do
la.
something. Ooh la la. They should have called it that. What did they call it? They called this November. They just named it November. I guess that was their color of the month for them. So I think those are probably like my favorites, but they're not ones that I get all the time. Those are just kind of special treat yarns. I tend to just use a lot of like Super Saver or whatever the Walmart brand is when I do stuff like this. I don't go out and buy anything fancy for that. So, what do you like, Connie?
I love sparkly yarn.
Oh,
I
yes.
I love like the cakes. Now I've been on a real kick where I love the ice yarn, like the
Oh,
night
yeah.
store. the magic lips, the
Um,
charm. Um, but yeah, I love so many different yarns. Oh, and hand dyed yarns. Um, but yeah, there's so many good ones.
yeah, it's hard to pick. It's just like anything, hand me yarn and I'll love it.
Vicki saying, "What are you talking about? The dice bags, Heather? I love those things, and my grandkids love them also."
Oh, I'm so happy to hear that. Thank you. It it wasn't that people didn't like them. I just think that, like, when I was saying that they were dice bags, only certain people were looking at them because and I thought, well, if I just say drawstring bag, maybe that would draw in more people to want to look at them. Like, you could give it to a kid and they can put like their special toys in the bag or something like that, rather than just saying it's only for dice. And then other people might be like, oh, well, I don't have dice, or, oh, I don't play games. But I am really happy to hear that you love them. I really have fun designing them. I've got a whole bunch of them that
It's a
that are.
it's a
Go ahead.
cute idea.
Thank you.
All right. So, what are your favorite stitches?
um I don't have any that I like more or dislike more than others. I would have to say some of them I don't like for bigger projects. Like, I really like the alpine stitch and I decided to make a blanket in it, and that was the biggest mistake of my life because it took forever. I mean, it ended up being really pretty, but I was so, like, checked out of that project, and I felt like I had to finish it, and I don't like that. Like, I want crochet to be something that, or knitting to be something that I'm excited about and that I want to continue doing. So I'm not I don't like hate any stitches, and I, don't think that there are any that really stand out as my favorite. It's just making sure the right stitch for the right project, which I haven't always done, that can be, where you have to work that out. Do you have any that you love more than others?
I love puff stitches and
Um,
variations to the puff, like the braided puff, the V puff stitch. Um, but it's kind of like whatever new stitch I'm learning in the moment becomes my favorite.
okay, okay. So you're
Now
kind of the same way, right? It's like all of them are good,
it
but
changes.
yeah, you have to make sure that right one for the right project.
Now the one I'm not a fan of is the crab stitch. And really, like, I
Oh,
kind of do the cheat method with the crab stitch because how it's supposed to go in the opposite direction, where I just turn my hook around. I find
oh,
that's easier.
okay.
Um, but I'm really not doing it like how you're really supposed to do the stitch.
It's okay to have your own cheats for things.
But I think Bag O Day was showing it that way, so I'm like, oh, I'm
Oh,
doing
okay.
it like her.
Okay. Yeah. If she can do it, we can do it, right?
Exactly. Hi, Cheryl. How are you today? And what are you working on? And hi, Elaine. How are you? Same question. What are you working on? Yeah, you can put anything in those little draw bags.
Yeah, so that's what I was trying to, like, market it that way more so than just the dice bag, because I was getting, some traction towards it, but it wasn't. I thought that it could have done better, because if it wasn't so limiting.
And that'd be a cute idea, like put candy in it for like Easter or
Yes.
Christmas for kitties.
Yes. Yes. Yes,
Yes,
that's a great
Christmas
idea.
ornament.
We haven't gotten to that part yet, but I'm excited.
Yeah, we're fixing to. All right. What made you want to start your channel?
I wanted to for a long time, and I'm really sad that I didn't do it earlier, because I'm not really like the person that's like bubbly outgoing, and I was worried that I'd come on and start talking and people would be like, oh, she's just a boring drone, you know what I mean? So that stopped me for the longest time. And then one day I was just like, I love this so much. I just need to do it. So I just did it, and it's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy this interaction and meeting new friends and getting inspired by other people's designs and seeing what everybody can do. So I'm really glad that I did start it. I'm sad I didn't do it sooner, but I guess everything in its time, it just works out the way it's supposed to. But I still kind of worry sometimes that I'm not as like bubbly and vibrant as all those people who are, just drawing people to them. So, but I'm like, well, I'm getting the right kind of people for me, the people
Exactly.
that
And
are, yeah.
like when I first started my channel, if you watch my older videos, I'm a lot more shy and more serious. And then it's like I started getting out of my shell more and more. And now I tend to get goofy.
That's good. That's probably what people are going to be loving, like when you're showing more of yourself like that. So,
But like, but what's funny is like whenever I do my own live, I I feel like I have an easier time than like whenever I'm on other people's panel because I feel like I get shy on other people's panels.
sometimes it's
Uh,
hard to know when to jump in for those.
mhm. And that's the thing that like I tend to try to wait until no one's saying anything, and sometimes that's poor
Yeah,
to just
yeah.
jump in and you know and and sometimes it's for what can I say? What can I say? What can I talk about? Where
Mhm.
I guess when you're in control of it, you kind of can control what you talk about.
That's true. I like the way you're doing this here because it gives us both a chance to share. There's questions and it's not like just jumping in. So that's nice.
Mandy, I'll be doing a sign up for bingo soon. It's almost that time again. My next bingo will be the second Sunday of December. And let's see. I thought I had missed a couple of comments. Cheryl's working on my new wrap. Ooh, awesome. And I am curious, like those that make my wrap, I want to see it.
Isn't it cool seeing that, like what people have made that's yours? I love that too.
I had my first tester because I wrote up the pattern. I had my first tester share pictures with me.
Oh, that's cool.
And Mandy said she would like to see a backpack version of that dragon bag. Her daughter would
Oh my
love it.
gosh, that would be an awesome idea. Yeah, I could see that, like a bigger version. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're giving me some food for thought. Thank you.
Um, so Elaine, I am working on a shawl design right here. And then there, I need more room. And then I recently designed this for. Oops, let me turn my green screen off. Where I designed this fork here. And I will be writing up the patterns fairly soon for it. It's on my to-do list. And I'm probably gonna do a video tutorial at some point. It just kind of depends on when I get the stuff. And I'm still working on like my beanie designs, writing them up. I have two more to write up. And then I'd like to do video tutorials. I got the first video tutorial done already, which was the one with the rocking stitch.
Oh, nice.
I called it the happy happy beanie.
Oh, cute. Cute.
But that's what are you working on, Heather?
I've got a lot of stuff that I have going on. Fridays, I'm going to start something new. I don't remember if it's next week or the following week, where I'm going to start putting up video tutorials. Like speaking of the dice bags, my dice bags are or the drawstring bags are all in a book. Okay, so this you can get on Amazon in physical form, or if you wanted to, you could get it off of Etsy as well. So there's 26 patterns in there for different kinds of drawstring bags. But I'm going to start doing video tutorials on each of the bags one at a time and post them on Fridays, or at least post the progress on Fridays, because some of them are bigger and might take more than 1 week to get through the whole thing. So that's one of the things that I'm working on. Um, I have been doing the amigurumi Monday where my subscribers are suggesting different amigurumi that they'd like for me to make, just nothing that's copyrighted because I don't have copyright permissions. And so I've been working on that. There's a Cassie who's going to be on Battle of the Stitches next month. She suggested a penguin with a fishing pole and a Santa hat. So I've been working on that. So we'll get to see the progress on that on Mondays. And then, of course, Battle of the Stitches. We have 3 people next month who are also joining us for Battle of the Stitches. We just started a Facebook group too. So for any of you who you probably, if you're on Connie's channel, you probably saw Connie do it with us last month. Teresa from Critters Crochet and I started this as just something for fun where we take a stitch from a book and then we ask people to compete with us and we all come up with our own designs using that stitch and then we vote. So we're always looking for people who want to do that with us. Next month it's going to be Cassie from Stitches and More, Jane from Scraptastic Yarns, and sorry, I'm thinking Jana Kay from Flourish, Faith, and Fiber. And we'll all use the stitch of the month and we'll create something and compete. In the Facebook group, if you don't post videos, you can still make it your own design with our stitch of the month and post it in the Facebook group. And then we'll have a voting poll in our Facebook group for the people who posted their own designs there. And then every 4 months, we'll take the winner from each of the past 4 months, put it in some kind of drawing, and we'll do a small prize for every 4 months for the people who have participated and won the voting. So we're just trying to, kind of have something fun there, a little friendly competition. We're working through the book, 200, a step-by-step guide for 200 crochet stitches by Tracy Todd Hunter. And
Yeah.
from what I understand, it's on sale right now on Amazon. So if you are interested, we would love to have you join us, either Facebook group or on YouTube or both. So lots going on.
Yep. And Battle of the Stitches was fun. Like if y'all want to participate, I say do it.
It's so much fun. It really is.
Oh, thank y'all, everyone. And Vicky's about 10 rows in on the Ooh La La wrap. She's one of my testers.
Oh, great. Great. That'll be fun to see it.
And I think I told you hi already, Roseanne. If not, howdy, howdy. All right. So I think I got through all the questions. So I am going to do a drawing for some extra entries into the Gobble Gobble giveaway. And tomorrow is the last day to enter that giveaway. And the last day to enter for extra entry. Because either on the first or second, I'm going to start picking the extra entries from my videos. All right, let me get Nightbot up. And they changed Nightbot. It's like my last live, I went to do the Nightbot giveaway tool, and I was like, what am I doing? I wasn't used to it like that. Okay. So I am going to give away 20 extra entries into the Gobble Gobble giveaway. 20 extra entries to one person, and it's going to be picked randomly. And then towards the end of the live, I will pick someone else to get 20 extra entries. And yeah, I felt like I was forgetting something. Wait till y'all see what the keyword's going to be. All right, let's settings, keyword. And I still need to pull it up on my screen. Bear with me, y'all. All right. So the keyword is Black Friday. All one word, just like how I have it on the screen. So start now. Black Friday is the keyword. And this is for 20 extra entries into the Gobble Gobble giveaway. Yeah, I figure more people are probably lurking today. And some people are out shopping. Black Friday is the word. And I did tell you hi, Tiffany, right? I think I did. But if I miss saying hi to anyone, howdy, howdy. Yeah, Black Friday is the word. And if you want to enter Heather, well, that's true. You had trouble. Do you want to enter? I'll type it for you.
Sure.
All right. So my comment, my entry is for Heather.
Woohoo.
So if my name comes up, it's Heather.
I don't know why I couldn't get in when I said join the chat. It kicked me out. So
I don't know.
I had a quick alien abduction.
Those aliens are something else
They're
sometimes.
tricky. They're tricky.
Hi, Lydia. How are you today? And what are you working on? But yeah, Black Friday is the keyword for a chance to get 20 extra entries into the giveaway. And at the end of the live, I will do another drawing. And then I will have a word for the replay. All right, I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good luck. Congratulations, Angela Wright
Hi,
gets,
Angela.
gets 20 extra entries. And where did my pen go? Let me write that down. All right, so now I'm going to do a few pattern giveaways. And this is for the patterns I currently have in my Ravelry store. My new patterns are not released yet, so it won't include them. Hi, Lacey Lavender. How are you today? And what are you working on? All right, let's see. All right, let me set up the keyword. Don't type it yet. All right. So shopping is the keyword. And this is for a chance to win one of my patterns. from our Ravelry store. You get to pick which pattern of your choice and store it now. This is for a pattern from our Ravelry store. Shopping is the keyword. And this is for one of my pattern designs. And whoever wins will need to email me. And if you know which pattern you want from my store, let me know in the email. If not, then I'll send you the link so you can pick from my store. And then I'll send the PDF file via your email. Or if you want it sent to Ravelry, let me know your Ravelry username. And I can send it to Ravelry. Some people prefer it on Ravelry. Yeah, shopping is the keyword. Let's see it. I have Cheryl, Lydia, Lacey Lavender, Lulu's Treasure Trove, Tiffany, Mandy, Elaine, and Mandy. So if you haven't entered, I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good luck. Congratulations, Lacey Lavender won.
Yay.
You won a pattern from our Ravelry store. All right. And also Lulu's Treasure Trove, Cindy. Congratulations. And I'm going to do one more. All right, Mandy Longbine. Congratulations. All right. So the pattern winners are Lacey Lavender 1, Lulu's Treasure Trove, and Mandy Longbine.
Congratulations.
So congratulations, y'all. And send me an email to justanotherstitch2020@gmail.com. Again, this is a pattern from my Ravelry store. Alrighty. So do you have any makes or anything that you want to share with everybody before we start sharing patterns?
For Christmas ornaments, is that what you're talking about?
It can either be like makes like that weren't Christmas related or your
Okay.
Christmas ornaments.
Yeah, I had a couple just real quick ones that I have tutorials for on my channel. My kids were really into octopus quite a few years ago. Just they thought they were funny, so I came up with this pattern for like a Santa octopus. So there's a tutorial on my channel for how to make this.
You
And then there was one, this one is super simple. It's just supposed to be a winter hat. And a lot of people who've made it, they also thought it looked like a bell. So it could be whatever you want it to
cute.
be. It's just super simple to make and it's kind of fun to hang on the tree. So those are two like ornament wise that I have. There was something that I put out a few weeks ago. These are fun. These aren't to hang on the tree, but these are little like they're supposed to be Christmas bulbs that you could put candy in or something and you
Oh,
kind of use it as like a party favor or something like that. So there's a tutorial on my channel for these as well. They just look like I don't have it puffed out because I don't have stuff in it yet, but just supposed to look like a Christmas ornament. And you can
that's
use whatever colors you want. Like I made a few of them, so this one is just like plain. But they're just supposed to be something fun. You could fill them with candy, give them to a kid. You can have them out if you're doing a party, like as a party favor, stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I had right here to show.
and I did put the links for the octopus and the Santa hat. Not the hat, the hat.
Yeah.
Um, those two. I put the link in the description box.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yep, because I was going to show the picture of them, but since you showed them physically,
Okay.
oh, yeah, because with YouTube tutorials, I can't really pull up the video because they'll start
Yes.
playing the video.
Yes. Yes.
Um,
I didn't. I sent you. I sent Connie a bunch of ornaments that I found that I thought were pretty, and I kind of had on my wish list to do. But I those are the only ones that I have physically made. The other ones were just like ones that I really thought were pretty or ones that I want to try. So I
nice.
don't have any of them physically to show.
Now, do you have any other finished projects you want to share, or was that it?
Well, I've been working on a shawl, but this isn't my design. This is from Thomas from Totally Fierce Crochet. He was in our Battle of the Stitches. This is actually Tunisian crocheted. It's my first time to
Mm,
do a Tunisian crocheted project, but his directions were really, really good. I'm almost done. I'm just doing the border, so I have a little bit of the top left to do for the border,
pretty.
but I like the way this stitch worked up. He was wearing it in the front like this. It's like a heavy stitch, so this would be nice and warm. I think I'm gonna wear it like more of the traditional way where you have the V in the back. I thought this would be perfect to take to work, for when I get cold. It's almost like a blanket. It's really, really pretty.
Nice.
So that's really what I've been working on now. The other ones are kind of like designs that I'm trying to do that I talked about earlier. So they're not quite in the show everybody yet phase.
Hi, Kim. How are you today? And what are you working on? All right. So, oh, hi, Susan. How are you? She's been busy cleaning. All right. So, are y'all ready for some Christmas ornament patterns? I know I am. And I was thinking I should design like an alien Christmas one.
That would be awesome.
Me and my aliens.
Oh wait, I have something to show you if you like aliens. It's just right here.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm out of the picture for a minute. When I was
Now,
doing the bags,
oh,
I designed an alien with a backpack. Oops, the backpack came off, but
oh, do you
so
have
that
a
was kind of like
tutorial?
I don't have a tutorial, but I have a pattern for it. It's in the book, the Fantastic Fantasy Drawstring Bags. I also have the pattern individual on Etsy. I'll get to a tutorial for this. I just don't have it done yet. So
Ooh, I like my aliens.
when you said alien, that just made me think of that.
So all the Christmas ornaments being shared today are free patterns. And all the ones you shared were free, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. What I saw, they looked like they were all free.
Yes.
All the pattern links are in the description box of the live if you're interested in making any of these. And if you make some ornaments, I want to see. Send pictures. All righty, let's get started. Nancy says she needs an alien. I should try to see if I can come up with an alien ornament.
That would be cool. I'll
All right,
eventually have a tutorial for mine.
sweet. This one is a squirrel ornament bauble. And here they did a lot of different colors. And then I saw this one here. See, I like the simple two color like
Yeah.
this, the red and white.
That one's probably a little easier to make too.
I tend to like more the traditional Christmas colors. That's my preference. But I know some people do some of the non-traditional colors and they like that too, which I mean, it's all about what you like.
Yes.
And we're all different. All right. Here is another one that looks like it has
That's
some cable stitching in it.
that's the one that I was really interested in making.
That would be pretty. Oh, thank you, Lacey Lavender. All right, here is the Jolly ornament. And this one kind of looks similar to that first one, but I think it's like more straight.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that one is made with variegated yarn instead, because it almost looks like it could carry. It's kind of carrying through, like not like stripe this, stripe that, stripe.
Yeah, to me it does look variegated. But I mean, you can do so much with that pattern.
Yes.
Nancy says she needs an alien and a UFO shaped yarn bowl, and I'll be happy.
My gosh, I
Yeah,
wonder if they make those. That sounds so cool. If they don't make them, maybe you should design one.
I think a yarn bowl would be cool, like an
That would be
alien
cool.
or a UFO. Here's
Yeah.
a here's a mittens Christmas ornament.
And that one's crocheted. I know you were saying like with the mitten you like the knit.
Mm,
Those would look good knitted too. But I don't think those look too bad crocheted.
yeah, they're cute. And knowing me, I'll probably do some that are for crochet, some that are knit whenever
Yeah.
I do my ornament. All right. Next up, this one is a quick and easy Christmas ornament by Rita Mueller. And this was an angel.
I thought they
That's
were
cute.
pretty. Yeah.
You know, one thing that I've been trying to find a good Christmas topper, but that's
Oh.
like crochet or knitted. Now,
Yeah.
I did see like a couple of known ones on Etsy, and even though like I kind of like go for the angel typically,
Yeah.
but I like more that Victorian angel look.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That would be
But
fun to try and design something like that.
but I do think a gnome topper would be beautiful or cute.
Uh-huh.
You know, I like me some gnomes.
Yes, yes. And they're so like they're so versatile, but they are definitely Christmassy too.
And here, I think this is cute. A holiday chick by Sanda J something another. I have no clue how to pronounce her last name. But isn't that
That
adorable?
is so cute.
And especially if you love chicken.
I need one of those. Look at that the lips.
Now, I want to make that one.
That's adorable.
And next up, if you love sock monkeys, here's a sock monkey ornament. And I love sock monkeys. But I think
Aw.
for this, I would go with more the traditional sock monkey
Yeah.
color
Yeah.
since it has the red. Or maybe incorporate like red and green for one.
Oh yeah, that would be cool.
Now, I did make a sock monkey beanie one time.
Oh, that's cute.
I think I did like purple for the colorway. And then I made some fingerless gloves that had sock monkeys.
Oh, neat.
I like sock monkeys. And if you're a kitty lover, here's a kitty ornament by Nancy
Oh,
Anderson. I think that's too cute.
that's really cute. It looks easy too. That doesn't look like it's tricky to try and make.
Yeah, probably the hardest part would probably be the little like cheek.
Yeah, the puffy cheeks. Yeah.
And well, it does look like you have to sew.
Yeah, I think yeah.
And I know some people aren't a fan of sewing. Um, but I find the more you do it, it gets easier. A lot of times I feel like that's what you got to do with those things that you're kind of like, I don't care for this. You don't like
Mm-hmm.
doing. You just got to keep making yourself do it. And
Yeah,
it gets a lot easier. Here is a mini mitten set by,
that's cute.
I guess, Kai's Closet.
Oh, that's cute.
I love the little mitten ornaments. And wait till you see this one. This one should make y'all laugh. A bag of coal by Erica Fedora. And this can also be used as a gift card holder.
Oh yeah, yeah, I could see that. That's so funny.
I was like, when I saw that, I'm like, oh, I gotta share this. All right, next up is an ugly sweater ornament. But I don't know why they call it ugly. I think they're cute. I
Oh,
love
they are.
Christmas
They're too cute
sweaters.
to be ugly. Yeah.
And this is by Raffaella Tassoni. I may be mispronouncing it. But I love like the Christmas sweater ornament.
So cute.
And have any of y'all made Christmas ornaments? Let me know in the chat or the comments if y'all have. Or have y'all started making some for this year? Are you planning to make some? Inquiring minds want to know. All right. And here is a mini Christmas stocking one. And I'm not going to try the name.
That is a neat design. Cute.
I think it's too cute. And I can go deep down the Christmas ornament rabbit hole.
Yeah, there's a lot out there.
And I don't know if it was last year or the year before. I did do a lot of sharing of Christmas ornament patterns. I probably have a playlist. I think it was online that I did it.
That's cool.
Oh, Janet wants to make more Christmas ornaments. Here's a gingerbread Christmas ornament by Originals. That one's cute.
Looks like a
And
whoopie pie.
it does. And you can take some different ribbon for the little bow. All right. And then I have one more thing to show. It's technically not an ornament, but it is something that you can put on your Christmas tree. And I want to make this. I think this is cool. The Naughty Elf Stick in the Tree by Pippin Poppy Pop.
Uh,
Isn't that cool?
that is funny.
I want some legs sticking out of my
Yeah.
tree. Let's see the project. There's some other.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, that's hilarious.
I'm gonna do this too. It may take me a few years to get everything that I want accomplished with my tree ornament. But yeah,
That's
I
fun.
love that one.
That is funny.
So let me know which one was your favorite that I showed. Or do you want to make any of these maybe? Inquiring minds want to know. Let's see. Cheryl says, I've been on a thread snowflake pick for a couple of years. Nice.
Those are beautiful.
You know, I was thinking with that last name, whenever I read it, I'm like, I hope YouTube don't make an issue over that. it's like if the second half is said by itself, it's not a good word, but it's a name. But I know sometimes YouTube can get funny about stuff. But normally, like the times that it happened to me, I just ask for a human to review it and they reverse it.
Oh, okay.
There's some kitty lover ornaments, or those of y'all that like the kitty ornament. Ooh, Lacey is saying she has a gingerbread cookie costume in the game she plays,
Uh,
and they have a
oh,
zombie ball for Black Friday. I'm going to be a zombie cookie.
oh
Ooh,
my
nice.
gosh, that's a neat idea.
Nice, nice, nice. All right. So I am going to do another drawing for 20 extra entries into the Gobble Gobble giveaway. Gobble Gobble. Gobble Gobble. I think everyone should do the Gobble Gobble dance. Gobble Gobble. All right. All right. I was seeing what I did for my keyword. And then I got to come up with keywords tomorrow for my live. And it's like I'm having trouble coming up with new words associated with Thanksgiving. I feel like I've used them all. All right.
You
So
have to
this is
start Christmas ones then.
it's I will once I put up my Christmas giveaway. The month of December
Oh, I see.
giveaway.
This is still the gobble gobble.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
All right. So the keyword is sales. Just like what I have on the screen. And this is for 20 extra entries into the Gobble Gobble giveaway. I'm going to pick one person. Hi, Alley Cat. Oh, I mean Kimberly. How you doing today, Kimberly? And what are you working on? I like her name because my cat. I used to have this cat named Allie, and I would always call her Alley Cat.
Aw,
I miss my Alley Cat. She was my little kitty with an attitude.
aw.
Uh, she says she's doing good, nothing currently. But yeah, sales is the key word. Yeah, today I made the words associated with Black Friday. But I try to keep, like, for the monthly giveaway, I try to keep them associated with, like, the holiday or that time of the year.
That makes sense.
But it does get hard, like, to keep coming up with new words.
Yeah.
I mean, if I repeat one, it's not the end of the world, but I like having different words. All right. I'm going to count down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and good luck. Congratulations, Cheryl Smith gets 20 extra entries into the Gobble Gobble giveaway. All right. So I have that written down. Oh, hi, Janice. How are you today? And what are you working on? So, do you have anything else you want to mention, Heather, that we didn't discuss
I think this
previously?
is great. I really enjoyed it, and I'm so happy that you invited me on to your live. It was really fun getting to know you better. And, I hope that we can get together again. I'd love to see you on Battle of the Stitches again. So, yeah, thank you.
And thank you for coming live with me. I enjoyed having you.
I enjoyed
Um,
being here. Thank you.
and I'm sure I'm going to participate in Battle of the Stitches in the future. Um,
Yay.
it's just like right now, it's kind of
Oh,
like
I
a
get it.
lot
I
going
get it.
on, and
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a lot to commit to all the time, and that's fine, whenever you want, please let us know. We want to have you come back again, so whenever you have a spare minute or something, that would be fun.
but one thing though, like next time, I'm probably not going to do as big of a project.
I thought that about mine too. I did a wrap also, and I was like, oh no, no, this is way too big.
And
Never again.
I was stressing for a while because I'm like, am I going to finish this on time? And initially, my plan was I was going to repeat it again.
Oh,
But but then I started thinking, well, Bago Day did one that I recently did, and I'm like, let me see like how long hers was. And I'm like, oh, that's about the length of mine. And then if you add the fringe, like what
yeah,
she did, it'll be
yeah.
the same size as her. So I'm like,
That was
okay,
perfect.
this works.
What you showed looked like the perfect size. It didn't look like it should have been bigger or anything. So, yeah, it worked out. Thank goodness, right?
Exactly. And the thing is that whenever like I did the tutorial and wrote up the pattern, I give you the option if you want to repeat it
Oh,
again.
sure. Yeah,
And like
yeah.
some people may not want the fringe, and at that point, I would recommend repeating.
Right.
Um, but I'm a fringe lover.
I love it too, but I don't like to make it.
Yeah,
It can be
it
a
can
lot.
be a headache making it, but
Yeah.
and time consuming.
Yes.
Let's let's see. Janice is working on blanket squares and an angel ornament. Ooh, nice. Okay, this is one of my new beanie designs. I have not named it yet. I may be asking for some name suggestions. So it is possible that I may do a pattern giveaway for it, asking for name suggestions. I might do it in a video. I might do it on my community page. It depends on if I come up with something on my own or not. Um, but
I like cup of cheer because it reminds me of a holiday hat.
I like that name. I may go with that name.
Cup of cheer.
But in the same aspect, I was trying not to make it like the name's holiday related
Yeah.
because you can use any colorway.
Sure. Sure.
And I don't want people to think that you can only use Christmas color, you
Yeah.
know.
Gotcha. Kind of like my bags. They don't have to be for dice.
But I like the name Cup of Cheer. I really like that.
It doesn't have to be holiday either, just feeling good.
Hmm, I'm thinking I may go with it because I think most people realize you don't have to use
Yeah.
the same colorway.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, this one I did. I think in the Suzette stitch.
Oh, pretty.
Well, the white port. I think that was the stitch. I have it written down. Um, but yeah, I had fun playing with beanie designs, and these work up quick. And for those that don't know, I did put up a pattern tutorial for the or what did I the happy beanie, one of my pattern designs, the one using the rocking stitch. So that tutorial I put out a few days ago. So if y'all want
Nice.
to make that beanie, let's see, we have Carrie that joined us. Hi, Carrie. How are you? She's at work, so I don't think she can really chat. um, but yeah, I have that. I recently did a tutorial on how to do the magic loop method with knitting a basic beanie,
Nice.
and I'm hoping to get more design tutorials up. And I'm gonna try to start doing a crochet stitch tutorial like every other week, maybe every week. So that's something I'm going to try to start doing more of. Tomorrow, I plan to put out a new beginner knit series video. I'm probably going to show how to do knit front and back. I haven't shown that yet. So, trying to do more with tutorials.
Nice.
Hi,
Those are
Bridget. How
fun.
are you? How are you today? And what are you working on? We are fixing to wrap up, but I am glad that everyone stopped by. I love chatting with y'all, and it's so good to see y'all. Um, I will be going live tomorrow at 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, my normal live spot. Unless something's changed, Barbara with Crochet Therapy will be my guest star, and we will be talking about crochet Christmas stockings.
Ooh,
Christmas,
that'll be cool.
Christmas, Christmas. I get excited this time of the year. I love like talking Christmas stuff. Oh, Bridget's spinning and trying to stay warm. Nice,
Oh,
nice, nice, nice. But yeah, so do you have anything else coming up with your channel you want to talk about, Heather?
there's one other thing I forgot to mention. I'm doing a Christmas crochet along. It's a mystery. It's an Advent crochet Christmas crochet along. I have a video that I put out November 20th that tells you what you need. And starting December 1st, there'll be a clue. They're quick clues every day. So you're not going to be spending like 2 hours a day doing my clues. It'll probably be, less than a half an hour, well, less than a half hour, most of them. So from December 1st through December 24th, and then on the 24th, you'll have your final project. And it's Christmas related, but it's a mystery. So it's just supposed to be something fun. There'll be one clue that drops every day. I would love it if you guys could join in for that. On my community tab, I reposted the video that tells you what you need for it. So if you are interested, just go there, and the video will tell you what you need. It's not a lot, and hopefully it's something cute that you'll like. So that's probably the last thing that there. I was going to say that and I forgot.
Yeah, go check it out and check out Heather's channel. I have
Thank
her
you.
link in the description box of the live. And if one of my moderators could drop her link, I would appreciate it.
Thank you
But
so
yeah,
much, guys.
you're welcome. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I've forgotten to mention. The Gobble Gobble giveaway is wrapping up. So if you haven't entered that giveaway, be sure to enter. And I will be picking the extra entries over the next few days. Um, well, starting the 1st of December, I'll start picking the extra entries. I don't know if I'll do them all in one video or if I'm going to split it up. It kind of depends on how long the video gets to be. And the new giveaway video will be going up on the 1st for December. And I will be picking the winner December 5th. That way, I got to make sure I get all the names on the wheel, and that's going to take me a little while. So I'm I'm picking the winner on the 5th. But I think that's everything. So now I'm going to leave the keyword for the replay, and I'm going to pick one person randomly to get 20 extra entries into the Gobble Gobble giveaway. And the keyword for the replay is deal, just like it is on the screen. And I'll pick one person from the replay. So wait for the live to end when I'm no longer live and type it in the comment section, not on the chat. Because after the live ends, the chat closes and the comment section opens. But yeah, deal is the keyword. Aw, thank y'all. But yeah, so that's all I have for y'all. I'm gonna play my little thank you for my stitching alien member, and then we will say our goodbye. So let me get that video up for y'all. Alrighty. So I may have to do some changes to my ending since it's no longer Thanksgiving time. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to kind of think on the spot. So I hope everyone has a fabulous Gordy day. Be the light. And oops, I messed up. Okay, let's do that over. I hope everyone is having a fabulous Gordy day. Be the light. Always remember to be the best worthy you that you can be. Be cool, be kind, and it's dance party time. Let's ooh la la, everybody.
La, la. Thanks for
And
having me.
shimmy.
It was nice talking to everybody.
And do the ho ho ho. I'm gonna think of some Christmas dance moves. So bye everyone.
Bye.